Hey, what's up? It's Rick, and I'm going to show you the Portenzo Notebook style case in just a moment here. But what I want to tell you about Portenzo is they are a small company based in the United States of America. This case will take time to manufacture. You're not going to find it in stores. You can only get it at portenzo.com. You go there, you select the options you want for the case, and they'll make it for you. My case was ordered in mid-March. It took 49 days to get to me. So if you've got an iPad 2, you'll probably want to get a standby case until this one comes in. So let's go ahead and take a look at it up close. I'll talk about some of the features that I customized on my case, and we'll go from there. So the Portenzo is going to come handmade, as I mentioned, and you'll see a customized tag here. It's going to tell you who it's made by, and it's kind of got this retro feel to it, which is pretty cool. It's also going to have instructions for how you will insert your iPad 2 into this case, and also how you remove it. But let me go ahead and show you the case up close, and you'll get a better idea for what I'm talking about. Now, as I mentioned in the opening of this video, you can customize this case however you see fit. I've chosen to go with what is called a Morocco style material, and basically what that means is that you're going to see as I show you the grain of this up close, and this is a faux leather material, it's not real leather. It's very fine. Their other style, which I believe is called Levant, is more of a grainy style resemblance of a leather texture. So this is the, again, Morocco, and you can get an idea for what that looks like. And then the frame on the side and on the inside is all made out of bamboo. And while in the video it might look kind of harsh, it's actually pretty smooth. There's no splintering of it. There's no sharp edges. This spine here is very well done. And then when you open it up, I've chosen a dark purple for an interior, which is pretty cool. It's a little bit darker in person. The video captures it a little bit lighter, I think. You've got these edges here that your iPad is going to cinch into. You've also got your dock area here. This right here is for your speakers on the iPad. So when you seat it in here, it's going to act as a chamber that pushes the sound right out through this area, as you can see right here. And I'll speak about that in a moment. I opted to not go with a camera cutout. Now you can choose one and they would put it right where it belongs, and then you'd have a camera cutout on the back. And I also opted to go with what's called Magna Grip. So there's magnets here that'll help keep it sealed. They also offer a strap. So if you want to go traditional strap, you can do that. So let me go ahead and show you what the iPad looks like when you put it in the case. Now, Portenzo does recommend that you first start with your top of the iPad 2 and then simply push down, and it seats in pretty well. It's not too difficult by any stretch. And as you can see, once it's in, and I've taken this out a couple of times here, if you shake this, the iPad's not coming out. So it's pretty secure in there. Now, time's going to tell if that will still be the case months from now. It does incorporate the sleep and the wake feature. When you open it up, it awakens the device. When you close it, puts it to sleep. You can fold this all the way back around as a book. You can see how that lays flat. Because this frame is made of bamboo, it's pretty light. It's not very heavy at all. And you can see the angle that you get here. So it will act as a typing stand. Not an extremely high one, mind you, but it does act as a typing stand. And you could theoretically stand it up like this. It's not the most secure of things to do. You can also stand it up just like this. And they do mention Portenzo, if you have the strap, it's going to be a little bit more secure standing up like this. And then, as I mentioned, if I show this to you up close, there is that chamber that I was talking about for the sound. So a lot of times if you're using your iPad and you cup your hand around the speaker, it kind of pushes the sound towards you. That's the effect you get with this, so it works really well. Obviously, you're not going to be able to use this with the dock of any kind, so you're going to have to take this out when you do that. And then you've got your openings all along the side, and then also on the top here. This is offset just a little bit. It's not a problem to, press. And they've done that for frame stability, as I understand it. You've got a cutout there for the microphone, which is just fine, and likewise for your headphone jack. That is what it looks like when it's closed all the way around. And then finally, if you want to take this case off of your iPad 2, it's relatively easy to do. You're just going to open this up. Let me slide on in here. You're going to push on one corner, push on the other corner, and once you've done that, this will lift straight up and out, just like that. So it's not too terrible to do. The last thing you're going to get with the Portenzo is a nice microfiber cloth labeled as Portenzo as well. So this is a pretty nice case. I think I'll use it around the house, potentially around town if I go. But if I'm traveling, I'm not so sure I'm going to use this one. It is relatively lightweight. It's not heavy by any stretch of the imagination, even though it looks like it. It does add some bulk, but it does give a nice sense of style, and it resembles more of a notebook in that regard. So that is the Portenzo. Just be aware with what you're getting into. It is going to take time to manufacture this case. Again, took me 49 days to get mine. So if you're looking at this and thinking you want one, you might want to have a temporary solution until they're able to ship this out to you. If you guys have questions or comments, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, take care everybody and have fun.